Today's Spotlight is brought to you in part by presenting sponsor, Busey Bank. Busey, your dream, our promise. You're watching Spotlight, and today I'm joined by Daryl Mungie and Ruth Buffalo of the Naperville Bicycle Club. So welcome to the set.
Thank you.
And love the outfit, so thank you for coming dressed, ready to go. We just need a bike now, right? Ruth, I'm going to start with you. Why did you join the Naperville Bicycle Club?
I joined several years ago because I'd been riding quite a bit on my own, and I wanted to get with some like-minded folks who rode bikes together and learn maybe some new routes and new places to ride, and also learn a little bit more about cycling and how to take care of a bicycle and all those things and how to ride safely, and also just to maybe be challenged a little bit by some riders who might be a little stronger than I, and learn how to ride better and more effectively.
Wow. That was a lot of stuff that you wanted to do. Did you get all of that?
I sure did.
Awesome. That's great. Daryl, how about you?
Well, I actually had both of my boys graduate from high school and go on to college, and so at that point my career in the Boy Scouts actually tapered off. And I found, like so many people, I had kind of started getting a little sedentary. And I knew I had to do something about that because I wasn't feeling as good as I did when we were hiking and stuff. So I always rode a bike, but I started getting a little more serious about it. And I was riding and I was was like, I'm really enjoying this. I need to get my fitness back. I need to find something fun to do. And it turns out my dentist was a member of the club.
That's always nice, right? As he's working on you. Hey, think about this bicycle club.
So I eventually picked up a new road bike and found the club through references like that. I went on a couple rides just as a guest. The club is good at that. And I just sort of got more and more involved in it and really was enjoying it. And I discovered that, wow, these are great people to spend time with, and it was kind of my transition from a former life to a new life as my kids grew up.
I think that's nice, right? It's nice to find you close one chapter and you open another one, and this sounds like a pretty active, fun chapter to be going with.
Yes,
so,
and it's made a difference.
Yeah, Ruth, talk a little bit about the routes and the rides that you like best.
Well, there's so many things that we do, and it really depends on what kind of riding you like, and I enjoy all of them. We have everything from very gentle trail rides that people don't go so far and go so fast, and just kind of ride along and enjoy the scenery, to we also have some moderately, people younger, maybe often younger, but not always younger people who really want to ride at a good solid pace and really
quickly
work on.
They're on the Tour de France.
Yes,
they're ready to go.
And people who really so, and then just a lot in between. I do enjoy leading rides. We do have lots of club leaders, and I enjoy leading rides. Just a couple of my favorites, just to highlight a few. Sometimes I'll start near Morton Arboretum, and then we'll ride over to Morton Arboretum, and everybody shares their guest passes. And with a bicycle, you can get into Morton Arboretum easily, and we'll do some loops through the Arboretum.
That's a nice idea.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, really enjoy some nature.
We go up to Barrington. I know it's a little ways from Naperville, but there's really nice scenic riding up there. But also, like I said, just the roads and trails around here. So just a variety of rides that cater again to all people of all fitness levels.
Lots of options. Lots of options. Now, Daryl, what else do you do? Because I know riding is not the only thing that the club is about. So talk a little bit about some of the other things that you do other than ride the bikes.
And there's a number of things. One of our mottos is ride to eat, eat to ride.
Love that. Love it.
Because, if you're burning the calories,
you can eat them.
You can eat them. So we'll do things like have a light dinner before a board meeting. We have a picnic in the fall where everybody goes out, and we've been using Wayland Lake recently because it's a fantastic facility. We have such great facilities around here. This is a great place to live.
Yep.
And when the weather turns bad, we will actually have indoor meetings. So it wasn't that long ago that we decided to actually cut out indoor meetings when it's so beautiful outside like it is right now. Right?
Right.
And so we decided we would do rides and other things in the good weather, and then we'll use the winter months to have meetings. So
nice.
We'll do things like, I made a presentation last fall on virtual reality bike riding. To the club. And
nice.
We actually used Naperville City Hall to give that presentation. We will also talk to our various bicycle shops around here. They're really awesome. We've got great bicycle shops, and so they'll actually set up seminars and stuff for us. So the most recent one in the early spring, before the weather got nice, was the Performance Bicycle Shop on Route 59, who held a seminar for us on bike computers, things that you put on your handlebars that track your miles and the cadence you have on your everything. So the shops around here are super good to us. We're looking at doing winter clothing.
Yeah, so you can make sure you have all the right equipment, right? So that's, I mean, the equipment's one piece, but I know a big part of this whole bike riding, you hear about it so often, right, is your well-being. So Ruth, tell us a little bit about that whole aspect of the bike riding, because you've got the social, the interaction, physical, but it's a lot for well-being,
It really
right?
is, and I think it's definitely worthy of comment. You know, cycling is a sport that is a low-impact sport, which is great for people of all ages. You know, the cardiovascular. I'm a nurse, so I'll have to warn you. I definitely am interested in health benefits. The cardiovascular benefits of cycling are great. It is something that a person can do as they get older. Maybe people who can't run anymore because they have running injuries. Cycling is something that they can do for their whole life. It is a great, like I said, cardiovascular, strength, workout, depending on how hard one wants to ride. And really, it's also, the well-being, also to speak to that in a, for emotional well-being and in psychological well-being. I mean, I find that getting outside on my bike on a beautiful day, or even maybe not such a beautiful day, is just really is good for my mental and emotional balance.
Absolutely.
And just
brings you present, right?
Yeah, and makes me just feel better all the way around. So getting outside, embracing the weather, getting a good workout in, all those things.
That's wonderful. Well, it's a decompressor, right?
Yeah.
I think that's true. Daryl, as we're sort of wrapping up a little bit, just hit a couple of highlights for us, if you would, on activities that you have coming up.
Well, coming up, we have generally rides in the area, but we're going to be doing a ride as part of as a fundraiser. There is an organization in Oregon, Illinois, for example, who help people who maybe have some limitations integrate into the workforce.
Okay.
And they've just started a really cool bike ride out there along the Rock River where it's gorgeous. And so we will do things like join organized rides as a club, which in some ways benefits the community.
That's
so
great.
We'll do those things. Other times it's just other clubs. There's a beautiful synergy all over the country, all over the world, but around here, where the bicycle club will put on a ride and another club will come and participate, and it's a little bit of a fundraiser for them.
And kind of brings you all together.
Brings everybody together. And of course, the clubs are are doing these things in their own way to benefit the community.
Sure, absolutely. Well, I tell you, you're two wonderful ambassadors for the sport of biking. I'm loving the ride to eat, eat to ride. That is a great motto. So I wish you the best of luck while the weather is good this summer, and then some indoor meetings in the winter. So thank you for stopping by. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Naperville Bicycle Club, please go and visit their website. We're going to take a quick break, but stay with us. We're coming right back with more Spotlight.